Down tools, but not for long. There's something in the stone. At Durlston Bay, where the hammers rang and the Purbeck blocks were cut, through dust and stone and echoing caves, from dawn till daylight shut, till he whim rang with iron blows and voices hard and strong. But some had eyes for something else they'd noticed all along. Just down there, one worker said, past where the ledge runs low, there's shapes in stone that don't look right, not things we quarry know. So off they slipped at midday break with tools they shouldn't take, not for stone but ancient bones hidden in the flake. All the day the quarry stood still and the hammers left the line. They traded blocks for ancient worlds hidden deep in time. From fish and shell to crocodile in layers they could see, they found a different kind of work down by the sea. Down by the sea. Through caves where backs hung overhead and shadows cool and deep, they passed beneath the quarry face where secrets lay asleep. A fish and stone, a turtle shell, a tooth from something grand, all waiting there for curious eyes and careful stolen hands. Back to work! Just one more! Manager's coming down to the shore. The manager came storming down with fury in his stride. What's this then? Tools off quarry work! His patience quickly died. No pay for this, no time for that. You'll all be back in line. Then paused to see what they had found and changed his mind. All the day the quarry stood still and the rules were set aside, or even he could see the past later.
The suggested equipment at this location is as follows: one geological hammer, chisel with safety guard, goggles or safety specs, some gloves, boots with strong grip, and specimen bags for your finds. UK Fossils follows all laws and regulations regarding fossil hunting. In some of our videos we use hammers to extract fossils from rocks. These rocks are not part of the bedrock. They are ex situ rocks that have naturally broken away from the bedrock and are legal to collect under SSSI regulations.
Durlston Bay represents a transition between the Jurassic and the Cretaceous periods. During this time, a large lagoon stretched along the coast. On the land were large numbers of dinosaurs and mammals, and in the shallow waters were crocodiles, sharks, fish and turtles. The Purbeck is split into two formations, with the Durlston member being best exposed at Peveril Point, and the lower formation stretching southwards to around the middle of the bay.
Okay, so it's another glorious day. Still in April, so we're just coming onto the beach now, but today we are going to be heading that way, which is the south side of the bay at Durlston here. Last time we came here we went that way, which is Peveril Point, where we managed to pick up quite a lot of turtle and crocodile. Gosh, there's a lot of wobbly rocks here, so be careful. The tide is going out. I believe it's an hour after high tide now. So like I say, we are going to be heading to the south side, which we've not been to before, to look for some fossils. That is Peveril Point round there. But we are heading this way today. So it's quite a fun path down to the beach. It's sort of we call it a zigzag path because it literally does go in a zigzag. If you've got quite a few fossils that you found, it can be quite a challenge walking back up, obviously, with any hill when you have a bit of weight in your bag. I will be doing some drone footage today for you guys as well, so hopefully we can get some good shots, and wish us luck for finding some fossils. Not sure if you can see that down there. I think there's possibly some fish bits. One in there. Move my leg out the way. There's another one just down there. It's not easy to capture it on this. If we look here in this orange block, I think that's a bit of bone, because you've got the honeycomb there. Could be turtle, not sure, but it's quite a big block. These are quite hard to break, not the easiest, so we might struggle to get that out. Looks like, because it's quite flat in the rock, because it's been quite worn, it would just simply break up. So we're not going to attempt to get that one out, we'll just leave it for others to look at. You can get teeth here as well. Oh look, there's something in there. Broken bit off, probably was a tooth. Not too sure.
So one thing you will find here is fish remains, particularly scales and teeth. I do have one here which I've found, which is a little fish tooth, one of the round ones from the fish Purbeck. There's one here. Now they are quite difficult to see, but when you get your eye in, you can spot them everywhere. And I spotted another one here as well. We also have a fish scale just here as well.
So we're just looking around this area for anything that sort of captures our eye, particularly in the orange blocks here. Oh, how did I not see that? So it looks like we've possibly got a bone here, just arching round there, and looking further down the slab, looks like it could possibly be a bit of a shark spine there. So just doing a close-up view for you so you can see it better, and it looks like a cross-section of a spine from a shark. It's hard to get in there with the light and the shadow, but hopefully you can see it. So moving on from the shark spine and that what we saw there, I've moved up here and I noticed in this block is a crocodile tooth, and we believe it's a Steniosaurus. It's just got the tip missing at the end of the tooth. We might be able to get this one out without it breaking, because it is on quite a bit of a thin bit of the slab there. A little gastropod in there. Squashed, obviously. Worn. Got a nice loose blocks here. Let's have a look through these. I always turn things over, it's always worth it. I know I've said before in previous videos, but you'd be surprised that some of my best finds actually have been from just picking up random bits of rock, turn them over, and made sort of like, you know, a nice surprise of being a fossil on the other side. I always think that's a key thing to do. Just pick anything up, anything and everything, I find. Some things might surprise you. Some trace fossils down there. Some burrows. Lots of different oysters in there. So that's not bone. Might be one in there at some point. Just very, very worn. Something there. I actually prefer it round here, south side. I don't mind Peveril Point. I just get a bit wary around cliffs. But this is actually quite a nice little bay. Cliffs here actually aren't very high, as you can see. So I would say this is probably quite safe for children. Low tide. And you got all that stretch down there. Very interesting colour of seaweed. Right, concentrate. Fossils. Where are you? I have seen some pieces of bone in these grey slabs, but they're more likely, I think, to be in those orangey ones. Orange colour looking. Something shiny in there. No. Oh yes, there it is. Some crystals there. Probably selenite. It was just catching in the sun. All these oysters in here. Whoops. So I've just seen this one in here where the whole slab has just come away, and it looks like it could be a bit of fish jaw. So we'll obviously break some of this off because we don't want to take the whole slab back. But this is a very nice big bit of fish scale as well. Oh, lucky. Right, I think that'd be enough. You can obviously find a lot of bones on the foreshore around here, but the only problem is they tend to be quite worn by the sea, which is the only problem, making it more difficult to spot them. So we just picked this up down there on the foreshore, and it looks to be a vertebra. I reckon that's one I can prep, so I can expose it a bit more.
Just spotted a shark tooth just in here. So we found this block down here, and there's a lot going on. At the top here, you've got a hybodont shark's tooth. It's quite large, but unfortunately it has got a crack in it, and the very tip is just missing. That's a nice specimen though. You've also got a crocodile tooth down here, which again is quite large. Over to this side, you've got a turtle bone just protruding there. This one is obviously missing the top, it's just worn there. Then you've got another crocodile tooth there. Piece of bone there. There's another tooth there. You can just see under the surface. So this one's quite tricky, the reason being this rock is too heavy to move. This one's obviously too heavy to move. Ideally, I'd want to come under from here, but you're not going to get the hammer anywhere there. So we're not going to have much option but to try and do it from this end, unfortunately.
I'm going to switch to my smaller hammer now, just to avoid too many vibrations. It's down there. In this rock here is a partial shark spine. These are very easy to identify because you can see the lines running through them. It's just there. I think we're just going to take some of these rocks out of the way. Let's get rid of them. Makes it a bit more easier to work with, really. Some fish teeth in there, but there's a lot of them around. Right, I was hoping, oh yes we can get rid of this one. This is the one I wanted. Right, That's a bit better now, so we can get to it. Right, I'm going to leave that in there just for safety, but you can see it looks like it goes further in. We don't know how far it's going to go in, but we'll stop there just in case.
This fossil is a dorsal fin spine from a hybodont Jurassic shark. In life, it would have stiffened the fin for balance and control and served as a defensive spike to deter predators.
UK Fossils always collects responsibly and is proud to have created the Fossil Code, which helps educate others. We encourage you to read the Code of Conduct and guidelines on our website before going fossil hunting yourself. Safe and sensible collecting is always paramount. The information provided in our videos is for general guidance only. While we aim to ensure accuracy, UK Fossils cannot accept responsibility for any errors, omissions or actions taken based on this content. It is your responsibility to check local regulations and land access permissions before collecting.